rapper Jay-Z had a homecoming of his own, selling out New York City's Webster Hall for a special B-side show. Jay made sure to take time during his show to pay tribute to Nipsey Hussle, performing a freestyle dedicated to the late rapper. And while there's no debate that Jay's heart was in the right place, others aren't so sure about the message he was trying to convey. Check it out.
Gentrify your own hood before these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. For anybody still confused as to what he was doing.
Jay's Gentrify Your Own Hood lyrics divided fans on social media, like Twitter user @CrystalBrielle, who said, although I liked Jay's tribute to Nipsey, Nipsey was definitely not trying to gentrify his own hood. Others, however, didn't take Jay quite so literal, like comedian Hussle, who said, you guys are so annoying. Jay-Z doesn't literally mean gentrify your own hood. He means reinvest in black neighborhoods. Seriously, the internet is no fun. So, ladies, what do you think Jay was trying to say?
I think gentrification, people don't actually know what the proper definition of it is, and instead they think of it as what we see it being, which is most people think gentrification just means to whitewash your neighborhood.
Yeah.
That is not what the definition of gentrification is. It actually is the buying and renovation of houses and stores in deteriorated urban neighborhoods by upper or middle income families or individuals. You know there are black upper income and rich black people, right? Yeah. Like it doesn't, but that's just not what is normally done.
Yeah, but I think people, you know, if you look at the whole term and what's happening, there are white people going into these neighborhoods and they're taking them over and they're displacing the people that are already, and that's 100%. Why people were getting upset at the word.
Yeah.
I don't think they were really upset at Jay-Z. They're upset because
at the word.
But
nobody,
Yeah, but the actual word means that, like, you and I can go into the hoods that we grew up in and buy property, invest back into our own hoods now that you've made it.
But they're not doing that. That's not that. The whole thing is that's not what's happening. If you go to Harlem, if you go to Brooklyn, but they're not allowing it because those people don't have the funds. Some people are getting displaced. People are getting their houses taken
100%.
away, and then you have this other group of people that are coming in and they're taking away these people's, you know,
100%. Look at the Lower East Side. The Lower East Side, where I grew up, you guys, used to be a hood, like it was a hood neighborhood in the 80s and the 90s when I was growing up. Now it's like, we're gonna be honest, it's like all white hipsters, and we can't afford to live there.
Which is fine. There was a instance, for example, Howard has been gentrified. Howard University, the area around it. People have moved into that area. They're walking their dogs on Howard University's campus. Howard University's campus has been there for 150 years. It's a private campus, right? So they're now walking their dogs, which is presenting somewhat of an issue to the students because it's a safety issue. There's a dog park, but instead there was this recent report on Fox, on the local Fox station out there, where they interviewed one of the guys, and he was like, well, we have to walk our dogs, move the university. So I think it's more of a mindset that these people are coming into these neighborhoods, taking it over, and now you have the displaced people going, well, where are we and what's happened?
But I think what Jay is trying to say, and tell me if you disagree, I want you to hear what you have to say. But I think what Jay is trying to say is, like, as people, when we do become successful and when we do have our own money, we should put it back into the places that we grew up in, which are urban neighborhoods.
I get that.
Gentrify and upgrade our neighborhoods.
But that's not
we should upgrade it.